It's your host, BD. Welcome to Big Dog Sports. Yo, call it Big Dog Sports, a little show that I run, where we talk a lot of sports and we show a lot of love. So support by hitting like, share the video, subscribe and hit that cash app, baby, send a little dough. So if you want to know about the latest games, the winners and the losers, the teams that ain't the same, we gon' talk about the trades, the contracts, the price, the playoffs, the scandals, the crime and the lies. I'm your host, BD, and this is my show, where sports and politics collide, baby, anything goes. We talking NBA, WNBA, NFL, NCAA, UFC, MLB, WWE, a little boxing too. If that's your thing, I got the best show in the land, baby, no need to search. So welcome to the show, y'all. This is Big Dog Sports.
Happy Sunday, y'all. And my apologies for making y'all wait so long. I've been fighting a headache all day. You see, I don't even got my green screen up or nothing like that. I'm running very, very late. So forgive me on that. I know y'all didn't see me last Sunday, but last Sunday was Father's Day. But for all of y'all who might or might not come in here, you know what I'm saying? This Big Dog Sports. I'm your boy BD. And we got a lot on the menu today for our weekly review. We got World Cup. We got WNBA. We got some boxing. We got some Major League Baseball. Whatever y'all want to get into, we can get into today. I ain't gonna be super long. I probably give y'all maybe an hour and a half. But I was determined to get on here today, despite how I was feeling earlier. You know what I'm saying? But I'm up here now. We in the building. Yo, Bobby was good. I see you. We in the building, though. So I got about an hour and a half to share with y'all. As far as the W go, the Liberty and the Valkyries, they're playing right now. And the Valkyries is smacking the Liberty at the moment by 20. We want to talk World Cup. Canada is the first team to the round of 16. The United States, they're going to be playing Bosnia on Wednesday. And how you doing? Thank you for coming in the building. Like, share, and subscribe. And nah, not yet. Not yet. I'm going to, though. We all been waiting for GTA 6 for a very long time. So, and hey, Miss D, we in the building. I know I'm running late today because you know I had a really bad headache that I've been trying to fight all day long. All day long, I've been trying to fight it. There's the link in the chat for anybody who want to come up. And yeah, we in the building, man. This Big Dog Sports. I'm your boy BD. Like, share, and subscribe. That's the main thing. Like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, the Cash App at the bottom lower left-hand corner of the screen. You know, I haven't got to play my Cash App song in a very long time. So let a brother get a donation or two. Help me feel better. You know, what do you call it? Support my Tylenol fund. You know what I'm saying? Support the Tylenol fund. Help a brother help his headache. You know what I'm saying? But nah, Miss D, I'm okay now. I'm okay enough to be on here. So we in the building, and I dropped the link, and you know, we could get to it. You know, whatever y'all want to talk about. You know, we had the big, you know, whole Caitlin Clark, Alyssa Thomas kerfuffle. You know, we could get into that. I know folks don't want to talk about the politics of that because, you know, I'll be here at least 9:30, Ms. D, at least 9:30, probably 10, something like that. But yeah, I'll be on here for a minute, at least an hour and a half, at least that. I'm thinking more 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. But I'm up here. For anybody, I dropped the link in the chat for anybody who want to come and chat. All right. And go do your thing, Miss D. I be here. But yeah, for anybody who want to chat, you know, I'm not for starters, I'm not scared of the politics. I could talk about the politics. I know most folks don't want to get into that because it's divisive. It could become emotional. You understand what I'm saying? Folks crash out on you about their politics. And I get it. Yeah, I heard about that, Bobby. And that's going to be another real interesting thing. It don't really have much to do with sports per se, but it's a very important topic, the whole birthright citizenship. So it's going to be real interesting how they come down with that. Because, you know, you get the Supreme Court to start, you know, amending amendments. We're playing with a very dangerous, slippery slope, in my opinion. But, you know, that's another story. But again, you know, my show is where sports and politics collide. So I'm okay about dealing with the politics of some of this stuff. And, you know, when we talk about the Caitlin Clark, Alyssa Thomas stuff, yeah, it's basketball, but it's more politics than it is basketball. Let's just be honest. It's not just any kind of politics. It's a racial politics. It's a black-white thing. It's not so much a red-blue thing. You know what I'm saying? And again, I understand why folks don't want to go there because, you know, going there, you know, creates emotions that folks don't typically feel comfortable sharing. And I get that. But today's the day. If you want to, you know, vent the political view about what you've seen about the whole Caitlin Clark, Alyssa Thomas thing, I'm here for it. Because it does have to be talked about. We can't just shy away from it and act like we got blinders on, like we don't see people playing in our face. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for it. I want to talk about it. I dropped the link in the chat for anybody else who want to talk about it. I see 9 of y'all in here. Hit that like button, man. I need that. Hit the like button. You come through the door, hit the like button. We need the like button in the algorithm, y'all. Need that like button. Smash that like button. It's free. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? But we in the building. This Big Dog Sports. I'm still trying to follow, you know, my Liberty. They getting their ass whooped right now, 60-46. But, you know, the Valkyries have been on one lately. Let's just call it what it is. The Valkyries have been playing amazing. Their past 3 games, they beat up on the Dream. Now they're beating up on the Liberty. We're like, where the hell did the Valkyries come from? I mean, they were good last year, but I wasn't expecting them to be on it like this right now. But they are. And, you know, as in most team sports, you know, teams get hot at certain times. You understand what I'm saying? So they're hot right now. So we're going to see how long they continue to stay hot. You know, it's still very early in the year. We're not even at the All-Star break yet when it comes to the W. So it is what it is. We could also get into the whole Night of Champions stuff if anybody want to talk WWE. The Night of Champions was the other day, and we could get into that too. Sami Zayn's new champion. Obafemi won the King of the Ring. Io Sky won the Queen of the Ring. So we want to get into the wrestling. We could do that too. We could get into the Xandis fight. That was last night too. We could get into that for anybody who want to talk a little boxing. I'm for that too. Yeah, but we in the building. We definitely in the building. And I'm here for it all. I'm here for all. Headache notwithstanding. I'm here for it all. So again, the link is in the chat for anybody who want to come up and have they spill. And again, hit that like button when you come through the door. My vertical gang, I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? We in the vertical too. And let's get to it, man. Again, the Valkyries, they're smacking the Liberty right now. I could give y'all some more updates while I'm sitting right here Yeah, 62-47. The Mystics and the Fire, they played the 4 overtimes, y'all. They played through 4 overtimes. One of the longest WNBA games in history, if not the longest. 4 overtimes. 124-123, the Mystics would win. The Aces, they beat the Chicago Sky. You know what I mean? That was 107-99, and the GOAT Asia Wilson had 30, 15, 4 and 3, the first person ever to put up them kind of numbers, which was crazy work. Skywalker, what's going on, my brother?
What's good with you?
To you.
Yes, sir, man. How's your day been?
Man, I've been fighting a headache all day, but I'm up here now, man. I feel a little bit better, enough to come up here. So,
oh, that's right.
In the building, man.
You know
but what I really
fight? Well, go ahead.
I'm gonna have to watch the highlights of it, but we could talk about it because I'm a Xander fan. I just wasn't feeling well last night, so like,
yeah, he got his ass whooped. But it was a good fight. It gave the fans a good show. You know what I mean?
Did it?
Yeah. They I think they said they had like 15,000 people in the building, and they were cheering. They were excited about that shit. So, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to catch the replay on the Xander fight. But if he got his ass whooped, I mean, what can you say?
Yeah. Boots is I'm gonna tell him, like I said earlier to Epoxy and them. I said you got, but I told him, I said, if Xander, they said Xander was good, but he was like basically like an up and comer, basically. You know what I mean? But he's a good, you know what I mean? He's a good fighter. Man, when he starts saying them ones that are like real beasts in that division, that's the one that he's gonna have to worry about. If they come in 180 and they can like punch better than Xander and stand in the paint like you, they ain't gonna be able to stand in the paint like you did with Xander. It depends on who he fights, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does depend on who we fight. But boxing has gotten a lot better over the past 5 years than it was the past 15. So give boxing some kudos, man. We actually got some real fighters, and we actually have some real fights.
Yeah,
out here. I think it
a
wasn't like that 5 years ago.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is because of Turkey Al-Sheet came into play. You know what I mean? And he wants to. He's paying that money to see all the good fights. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and I'm not mad at it because we need more. I grew up in the golden age of boxing. You know what I mean? Yeah. We had Hagler and Leonard and Hearns and Aguayo and Aaron Pryor and Mildred Taylor, Pernell Whitaker. We had fighters back in the days when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's just now starting to, you starting to see that now with this generation of boxing. You understand? You actually starting to see some really good boxers coming up. So I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. We're going to get some good fights. I know you don't get all that in the heavyweight division, but in the lighter divisions, you actually got some really good fights that you could put together. So
yeah, they just need to throw the heavyweights. They just need to throw the heavyweights in with the middleweights and under. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, actually, they need to bring the weight down for the heavyweight because I think a lot of them are so big that they can't move. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they're not boxing. They're just like throwing punches, but they're not actually boxing. Like, the smaller you get, the more boxing you get. The bigger you get less boxing than just folks throwing punches.
Yeah. Did you know they had a Olympics it's some billionaires put together where the enhanced Olympics.
Yeah, the enhanced games, yes, where you could actually take your PEDs and all that stuff.
That shit is wild.
That's wild stuff.
I seen a video of that today. And I
heard about that. The enhanced game where it's okay to take your PEDs and all that stuff, but still, like, don't nobody want to watch people who are cheating compete. Yeah. To me. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? It kills the integrity of the sport if you got to take something
you're right
to improve your standing.
Yeah.
I can't get with it. Not me personally. I'd rather see people who aren't doping than to see people who are doping.
Well, yeah, I agree. But if they can make it exciting, then it don't
Nah, I
matter. You
get
know
it.
what I mean
It
to
is
me?
going to be exciting because you push your body to limits that your body not supposed to go to when you're on that kind of stuff. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying?
it ain't exciting when you got just someone just whooping up on someone all the time. You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely. But if you put everybody on the same level and they're all doping, then you could see
yeah,
like who's dope work better.
yeah,
That's basically for me what it looks like is who dope work better.
yeah,
My dope
yeah. That's
versus
probably
your
what it
dope.
is. Probably what it is. I know it's a billionaire putting it together. You know
Right.
what I
It's
mean?
my dope versus your dope. It sounds
Everything
like
got,
some Hunger Game shit, you ask me.
yeah, everything got to be FDA approved. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
It still sounds like some Hunger Game shit to me though. My dope
yeah,
against your dope. And who
yeah,
dope
that's
is
probably what
better.
it is. Yeah.
So
Man,
it's
let me ask you something. Why you feel like why you feel like them suspending Alyssa Thomas wasn't right?
why I feel like very simple because they didn't suspend Isabel Harrison for the same
The,
non-basketball kind of play. If you're gonna do for one, you have to do for
man, but
everybody. Look,
but hold up. If that's the case, well, we need to go back in the NBA and all them Kobe times and Kobe got away with shit. Jordan got away with shit. LeBron got away
yeah,
with
the
shit. All these
NBA is a
times.
different monster
No,
though,
yeah, no,
Skywalker.
yeah, okay, I agree with you, but at the end of the day, if you want to try to make, you know what I'm saying, things come in, and you can, I've done heard people say talking about, oh,
Hold
she
on,
did.
Skywalker. Hold on. Let me read this. You look like my dad. Are you my dad? No, I'm not your dad, but you could hit the cash app like I'm your dad.
I know that's right.
You could do that.
Happy late
Hit the
Father's
cash
Day.
app. Right. Do that
But
part. Hit
yeah,
the cash app. I
but
haven't had a
come on, man.
donation in over a month.
I,
Somebody could hit this cash app so I could play my cash app song.
I know
Damn it.
that's right. But come on, let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real, BD.
I am keeping it real. I think
Come on now, y'all,
if you're gonna
nah,
call it,
hold up.
you have to be
Okay, I
straight. You
agree.
have to do it both
But listen,
ways. That's my
okay,
thing.
listen. This is what I'm saying, right? If you want to try to grow the league, you know what I mean? Just like a superstar is, and y'all people can say she ain't a superstar, and I done showed you. I sent you a video of them not the way they disrespected her and talking about they didn't put her on the damn 30th year or whatever.
You
You know what
know
I
why
mean?
they didn't
And
put her
then
on the 30th year thing though, Skywalker? It had nothing to do with anything except licensing. The WNBA don't own the licensing or imaging rights to Caitlin Clark. That's why she wasn't on the poster.
but
See,
you don't think
folks
that
don't know that.
but
Folks
okay,
were running with the narrative. Oh, they were disrespecting Caitlin Clark. No, it had
okay, but
nothing to do with that.
you don't think they came to her? You don't think they came or you think they came to her if that's the case? And you don't think if they came to her, she would have said, "Yeah, I want to be on there." You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
maybe
you can
she did,
see,
maybe she didn't. We don't know. But what
but
we do
maybe
know, it was a licensing issue. It wasn't a Caitlin Clark issue.
okay,
It was a
this is
licensing issue. There's a
okay,
lot
this is
of
what I'm
women on
saying.
that poster that should be on that poster that's not on that poster.
But listen,
So,
BD, this is all I'm saying. I sent you the video of the numbers. You know what I mean?
right.
More points than Azure Wilson in the first whatever 70 games. More assists than anybody. More rebounds than like I don't know who it was. You know what I'm saying? She's up there, right? So if you got this on there, you're gonna step to her team and say, hey, look, we want her on there. You know what I mean? I don't think that happened.
She could have said she didn't want to be on there though. We don't
I'm
know.
jumping to conclusions. You're right, but if that's the case, then it is what it is. But I don't. I got it. We got to see when it comes down to it. We got to
Yeah,
see if
see,
she was
we
asked.
were the information that I read, you know what I mean? Reading the articles in the USA Today, it was a licensing thing. It wasn't
Yeah,
anything else but that you know, they had the WNBA, they own the number in the jersey, right? But they don't
yeah,
own her likeness. So
yeah.
it
Well,
didn't
they
make
better do
sense to
something
put
with
her
her.
jersey and her number, and you can't have her image too, right? It didn't make sense to do that. So
Yeah.
they didn't do it. And I think they wrong for that. Because
Well,
if
BD,
anything, you gotta have
they better.
Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese on that poster. You gotta have both of them on that poster. You
Well,
can't
I
have
know this.
one
They
without
better
the
do
other.
right because They better do right because, like they said, if they keep on treating her that way, they're gonna be back flying coach, but she's across seas. You know what I
Well,
mean?
listen,
So
here's
they
the
better
thing.
pick and
She's
choose
not
what they
going to take
want
her
to do.
ball. She's not going to take her ball and go play in Europe. The WNBA, CBA was made specifically so these players wouldn't go overseas and play. It was made specifically for them to stay here. So she's just not going to take her ball and go overseas. No. But here's the thing when it comes to protecting the stars, right? All leagues are going to protect their stars. We know that. I don't have a problem with the league protecting their stars, but there's a way to do it without looking obvious and without placating to just one person. If you're going to protect the stars, you got to protect the stars. You got to have an even hand when you're protecting your stars. You can't make it so as soon as somebody touch Caitlin Clark, they get suspended. But if they touch Asia
BD,
Wilson, they don't.
BD,
You can't have it
that's
that
not
way.
what's happening, BD. You know that as good as well. I done been sent you plenty of videos of them showing that everybody keeps on saying she don't play defense. She can't play defense because every time there's something foul call and nobody explains it. Her
Well,
damn
here's the
coach
thing
is
when it
against her.
comes to
Her coach
Caitlin
is
Clark
taking her
on the
out. You know what I
defensive
mean?
end, okay? If Caitlin Clark was to take as much pride on the defensive end that she do on the offensive end, she would be a great player,
BD,
but she don't take that same pride on the defensive end. She
listen.
just don't.
Listen, the girl can't because every time she tries to play defense, they call bogus ass fouls on her.
I disagree with
I
that.
agree.
Caitlin Clark get
Shit,
more of a whistle than most of the women in the W. Hold
man,
on, I
that's
got
a
Vanta
lie,
on the line.
man.
No, it's not a
That's
lie.
a
Vanta
lie.
was
That's a
good.
lie.
What's good, my brother?
BD? What's good, BD? What's good, Skywalker?
What's up?
How you liking the World Cup so far?
No,
Canada's the
I'm
first team
loving
to
it.
the round of 16. What do you think about that?
Yo, BD. I can't believe the US lost to the worst team in the World Cup.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty bad. I will admit that sucked. But you know what? The US needed that loss. They needed that to get their ass together. They needed that. Well, they needed that.
I mean, BD, you qualified. You qualified to the next round. But yeah, that's a wake up call. Don't be complacent.
Yeah, don't be complacent. That part.
Yeah, I agree.
And just so I put the schedule up here so folks can see, what the knockout round looked like. We got Germany and Paraguay. The U.S. beat Paraguay 4-1 in the first game. France and Sweden. Canada they're the first team to the round of 16. They beat South Africa today 1-0. Then you got the Netherlands, Morocco, Portugal, Croatia, Spain, Austria. The U.S. played Bosnia on Wednesday. Belgium, Senegal.
You got Bosnia. I'll put U.S. against Bosnia. I'm gambling on you.
Oh yeah, I think the U.S. That's a game the U.S. should listen. The U.S. got to get to the quarterfinals for this World Cup to be a success. They have to get to the quarterfinals. They have to.
By the way, BD, your top scorer in America came from Arsenal.
Yeah, I know.
He's a killer.
I know.
Talk
That
about
again.
WNBA than fake ass football.
Nah, the World Cup is every
football.
4 years, Skywalker. The World Cup is the biggest event in the world.
That shit is trash.
No.
It is not trash.
Cup is literally
You played soccer. You a Mexican. Act like you ain't play no soccer.
And Mexico's killing it, BD. Mexico's killing
right.
it. Right.
Mexico killing them right now. So I'm surprised to hear Skywalker speak like this when his country is doing good.
I'm an American.
He's an American.
Bro,
yeah, I'm just talking shit,
Skywalker. Mexico is one of the hosts, like BD.
Yeah.
This World Cup is official new system.
Just like you said, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Okay, calm down. BD.
I don't give a damn.
This World Cup is a new system where now countries have
Fuck
the
this
right.
bullshit. I don't give a damn.
Can you relax? Jesus Christ. We're talking sports. Well, it's not a drama stream right now. I'm talking to BD.
Oh, I want to hear that shit. Every time you come on, it's a drama screen.
BD, no, because I'm talking World Cup.
We're gonna keep
Send
this
the
sport.
goddamn cash app. Send the cash app to BD. I don't want to hear that
He
shit.
can't. Ain't no cash app in England.
Send them. I don't know. Someone in England and the UK
I
just
was on
saying.
the PayPal.
Just saying what's name. Just sent
Yeah,
what's the name of Cash App the other day on CT's channel. Sent CT a Cash App. He said he was in the UK.
Like BD said, Cash App is blocked in the UK. We can't use Cash
Well,
App.
that dude lied then, huh? He must lie. And
I don't know
CT
who-
I just got your Cash App because he sat up there and said that I'm gonna send you a Cash App. CT said, how can you send a Cash App? You're in the UK. 10 minutes later, he had a Cash App.
I
I guess he was lying. He had to be
okay, he's
lying.
lying.
No,
Yeah.
CT
Yeah,
said he
had
got
to
it.
be lying. No,
CT
I'm
said he
talking
got
about
it.
the dude might not been in the UK.
Oh, yeah,
is what
yeah.
I'm saying. He was
Yeah.
lying
Put your
about
PayPal
that.
in the back. Put your PayPal in the back from Vince.
Man, I still haven't set up my PayPal.
There you go.
I suck for that,
BD.
but I'm gonna do it
Oh,
Well, it's a
eventually.
good thing, BD. It's a good thing because now you can put it, and you ain't got to put your real name on it.
Right.
No, you can put you can call yourself Big Dog Sports. You don't have to
Yeah,
put your
that's
real
that's
name.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
I'm
he's
saying.
saying. I could just
That's
call
what I just
myself
said.
Big Dog Sports on the PayPal.
Thought I said that, but maybe I didn't.
Oh,
Maybe I was
is that
speaking
what
English.
is that what Cash App does? The Cash App needs a real name.
No. No,
It don't.
what I'm saying is PayPal. Once you fix it, once you put your number, whatever name on it, you can't change it.
Yeah, once you
Can't change
set
it.
it up, once you put a name
So
there,
now,
that's it.
since he
You
hasn't
stuck
set
with
it
that
up,
name.
he can put it just like what I just said, and then you follow it up. Exactly what I'm saying. He don't have to put his real name on it. He can put whatever he wants. Big Dog Sports. That's basically what I said.
But yeah, thank y'all for reminding me to set up my PayPal because you know I'm not used to using PayPal anymore. It's been years.
Hey, you might as well do a chime. You might as well do a chime and a whatchamacallit. You a sports channel, so you're gonna be talking about this British shit. So you'll have
Yeah, I got Chime. Did they have Chime in the UK?
I don't know about that, but I'm talking about buying me a coffee. Isn't that right, Vanta?
You talk about Ko-Fi. You talk about Ko-Fi. KO-FI. It's like hi-fi.
Oh, okay. See, I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
I thought it was buying me a coffee.
Yeah, it's called coffee by default, but the way you spell it is KO-FI, like hi-fi, but Ko-Fi.
Okay, see, I've never heard of that. See, you learn something new every day. I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah. It's a way to donate to people. So yeah, Americans call it coffee. I call it Ko-Fi. Yeah.
What's the other one? Zoom or what's the other one?
I thought it was like Venmo.
Venmo.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely American. Venmo is blocked in the UK as well. Yeah, so American.
Really? Well, damn.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
I tried
interesting.
Venmo. I tried Cash App, blocked.
Hey, Vanta, why I got you on here? Tell me about your England team. They've looked good so far.
Oh no, I'm disappointed, BD. Very.
Hey, I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All
right, Skywalker. Thank you for coming, my brother.
Yes, sir. Hey man, quit disrespecting Caitlin Clark, man. She been getting beat up too, man. She been getting beat up.
I ain't disrespecting Caitlin. I'm a Caitlin fan, but you know, I just want it to be fair. You got to call the stuff.
Yeah, it is fair. She been getting beat up. She been getting beat up.
You can't call.
They've been
you have to call it both ways.
They've been UFC.
That's my only argument.
They've been UFC in her.
You know, the whole W has been physical though. It's not just Caitlin Clark.
They've been beating her up. They've been doing extra with her. Mm-hmm. But
we're just gonna have to agree to disagree on that.
Yes,
I think
sir.
they all been getting beat up because I watched the games. They all been getting beat up. I appreciate you, Skywalker. Thank you. Vanta, England.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Do Harry Kane got a shot at the Ballon d'Or?
No, unless he wins the World Cup, then maybe yes, because he plays for Bayern Munich in Germany, right? He won the German league, and he won the German domestic cup. You know, they have the little cup tournaments in Germany.
Right.
However, he did not win the Champions League. He missed out. However, if England wins the World Cup, then yes. By the way, he is the highest scoring striker this season. This man scored 100 plus in one season.
Yeah, Kane been getting busy. I ain't going to even hold you. Like, he been really getting busy. But, you know, they got an easy game then to, like, Congo. If they can't beat Congo, it's something wrong.
Oh, wait. England gets Congo the next round? Is it confirmed? Congo the next round? England?
Yeah, it's Congo. Yes, they play
Oh yeah,
Congo,
yeah. They should
England.
smoke. They should smoke. I expect 5 digits, 5-0, 6-0, bro. If England, I swear to God, BD, if England go through against Congo with like a 1-0 or 2-0, that's not good look. Because England should destroy
Well,
Congo
a
with
win is a
with
win in the
digits.
knockout round, though.
No,
It's a
no.
knockout round, so there's no goal differential. It's not. It's not
I
like
know,
the
I know,
group
I know,
play. You
I
just
know,
gotta win.
but I know. But I'm saying with a team like Congo, multiple goals means you are proving that you are dire. You have to be demonic, BD. You have to be demonic. Show that you're strong. Show that you're strong. 1-0, 2-0, not good enough. If you're truly an elite team, destroy the small teams with big numbers. 5-0, 6-0, 7-0. So be it. If I see England Congo with like 2-0 and they go through, that's not good enough. Because guess what?
Listen, I'm
They'll get
with you.
destroyed in the next
Listen,
round.
I feel the
Yeah.
same way about the U.S. game. Like you got to beat Bosnia 2-0, 3-0. Like
No.
this is a game you
Bosnia
have
should
to
be
win.
4-0.
Again, the United
America
States,
should
if they
pull
don't
out
get to the,
4-0 against Bosnia.
listen, they have to get to the quarterfinals for this World Cup to be a success. They have to get to the quarterfinals. They get knocked out in the first 2 rounds, then this World Cup was a failure, in my opinion.
BD,
It's a failure.
you'll never find BD. You'll never. By the way, this is a young U.S. team. You guys are built for the future. By the way.
Yeah, we actually have a really good
well,
team that could compete.
Yep.
Now, I'm not expecting them to beat the Englands and the France and the Germanys of the world. I'm not expecting
But they
that.
could.
But you better damn well beat a Bosnia.
Yes.
You better
As you
beat
should.
Bosnia. Yeah, you better beat Bosnia.
Canada's first game was against Bosnia, and they drew 1-1.
No, Canada's. Oh yeah, that's right. The group play.
Yeah.
And and if the U.S. win, we would get the winner of Belgium and Senegal. If we win the game, we get the winner of Belgium and Senegal.
Ooh, Belgium and America. That would be good fun.
Yeah, I remember Belgium knocked them out the World Cup the last time in the knockout round.
Yeah.
So we would have some revenge if we play Belgium, but Senegal hasn't been bad this World Cup.
And you're a Man City fan. You're a Man City fan. Wait.
I am.
I think De Bruyne retired, right, for Belgium.
Yes.
Kevin De Bruyne. Okay, he retired.
Yes.
Bro, imagine Kevin De Bruyne prime playing for Belgium against America. Bro, he would body America by himself. That man.
Well, I won't say not this team. This U.S. team is they actually have a real team this World Cup. For the first time in probably a generation or two, they actually have a team that can actually compete on the world stage. Like again, I don't expect them to beat no Britain, no France, no Spain, and nothing.
And Scott McTominay, Italian champion winner from Italian league, a champion. He has that mindset.
But Scotland didn't make it. Did they make it to the knockout? Hold on, I didn't see Scotland. Scotland didn't make it to the.
Sadly, because they almost did.
They had lost to Brazil.
Yeah, 3-0.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
You know what other game I'm interested in seeing? I know this is not a game a lot of people are looking forward to, but I'm looking forward to Egypt and Australia. Cause I want to see what Salah do in the moment.
Salah's a bum. He's a bum.
You think Salah's a bum?
BD.
I don't agree with that at all. I think
wait. Okay. BD. Let's talk as Premiership football fans, right? We support Man City. I support Arsenal. Who were the champions before Arsenal? Who were the champions of 2025?
It was Man City.
No, Liverpool.
Oh, Liverpool.
Before
No,
Arsenal.
Man City was 2024.
Yep, and then 2025 Liverpool.
Then it was Liverpool, then Arsenal. Okay.
And Liverpool were the reigning champions, and guess what? They went from champions to what? 6th position.
6. Yeah, they didn't have a good
Yep.
year. But I still don't.
Why?
I still think Salah's a good player, though. I don't think he's a bum.
No, that's the problem. See, that you guys are living in the past. Salah is expired. He's done.
Oh, you think
the
he
reason why
washed now?
Liverpool, bro, not even washed. He needs to be taken out to the goddamn behind the shed, all yellow.
Do you feel
He's done.
that way about Ronaldo?
Yes, Portugal is being held back by that old fool, 41-year-old ancient human being. Yes. Portugal
interesting.
could probably win the World Cup. But by the way, do you know who's the player of the season in the Premier League this season? You know?
No.
Player of the year. Bruno Fernandes for Manchester United, who plays for Portugal.
Fernandes. Okay.
Bruno.
What team
Fernandes,
is he on?
Yeah. Manchester United.
No, I'm talking about what World Cup team.
Portugal.
Okay.
He is a star man, but guess who's holding him back?
Well, my thing is they just need to bring Ronaldo off the bench. They don't got to start him. He's 41 years old. Bring him off the bench.
See, the problem is, like, unlike Messi is actually inspiring Argentina to win. He's giving the team energy. Because guess what? Messi's like, you know what? I don't need the goals. You know what? I'm going to supply you guys goals. He's a playmaker. You know the position of playmaker, the number 10?
Right.
In the middle. That's Messi. He's a playmaker. He's like, you know what? Go forward. I'll pass. And he'll have the right pass for the right player. That's a genius level tactic. Whereas Ronaldo is a number 7. He's a winger. Why? Tell me,
right.
BD, why is a winger becoming a striker? Why are you in the box? You're a winger. You're a number 7. You're not number 9. You're not number 11. You're a number 7. Stay on the side. He gets involved in plays that he doesn't belong in. And that's why Portugal have been playing badly. He's a hindrance.
Yeah,
BD.
Portugal hasn't. I mean, they did look good one game. They scored 5 goals, but for the tournament at large, they haven't looked very good. Right. It's Saudi Arabia, right.
Yeah, 5-0. Come on. But guess what? Let them play against France. Let them play against France, Argentina, Germany, even England. They'll get bodied, BD. They'll get bodied. Because of Ronaldo.
But yeah, I am interested to look at the Egypt-Australia game. I want to see what Salah do in the moment. Because he hasn't had a World Cup moment yet. So
by the way,
I want to see what he does. I mean, he did score a goal, but he hasn't had a real moment yet. Like Messi came off the bench yesterday with the free kick and scored that.
Yep.
Like,
there you go.
Messi's amazing, bro. To be 38 years old, to be doing what he doing, 38, 39,
39,
something like that.
Not 38,
yeah.
39, BD. 39.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's 1 year. BD, 2014. I remember 2014. I was supporting Germany at the time. I still have my Germany shirt somewhere in my closet. BD, I remember.
Yes.
You remember that game, Germany versus Brazil, 7-1?
Yeah.
7-1. Germany
I do.
7, Brazil 1. And that tournament in 2014 was in Brazil. Fat Ronaldo,
it was in Brazil, right?
Ronaldo,
They smacked
R9.
Brazil in their own country.
Bro, the guy, the striker for Germany, his name is Miroslav Klose. He broke Ronaldo's
Klose
record.
is a beast
He broke
too.
the record. Bro, we call him a fox in the box. He's a fox. Whatever cross through the middle, wherever, he'll find a way to score a goal in the box. That's Klose. Klose beat Ronaldo's record in Brazil in that game, 7-1. Bro, that was epic as fuck. But guess what? Now Messi broke Klose's record. Now Messi's the highest goal scorer in the world.
And Mbappe not that far behind either. It's not leaving Mbappe out. He's not far behind. I know you're not an Mbappe fan, but I'm talking about in terms of goals scored. He's right there.
Yeah.
He's knocking on the door.
No, he is. You're right, BD. He is, and fortunately, he has age on his side. He has age.
Right, because he's still young.
He's still young. Yeah. And probably the next World Cup, he could probably break Messi's record. He could.
Right.
He could.
Yeah, Mbappe in his early 20s. And he already got one World Cup. He already got a World Cup victory.
18,
yeah.
BD, 18.
18, right.
Do you know how old Thierry Henry was when he won the World Cup in 98? He was 22.
I think he was in his 30s.
No. Calm down. Calm down, baby.
Wasn't that the team with him and Zidane that won the World Cup for France? It was Henry and Zidane, right?
BD, I hate this is why Americans need to catch up with the lingo. His name not Zidane, is Zidane. Zidane.
Okay, well, I'm American. I say Zidane. You say tomato, you say tomato.
And the fact that you thought Henry was 30 in 1998. Come on, man. He played for Arsenal in his prime. He was not 30 in the 90s. Come on, man. What are you doing, BD? Why are you talking shit about my goat?
How old was he? Was he in his 20s?
He was 22. He was 22 years old. 22.
Okay, so he was a baby, and Zidane was the he was the veteran.
Zidane was in his mid-20s. Yeah, but Zidane was still in his mid-20s. They're not that far apart. Zidane played his last World Cup was 2006.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. That's the World Cup he headbutted dude on the pitch.
With the headbutt, yeah. And even then, that was him in the 30s. So you're telling me, bro, that the man wasn't that old in 1998. Zidane was in his prime, playing for Madrid as a young middle 20 person. Come on, bro. What are you doing? Yes, I know.
Well, who you think's gonna win, Vanta? Who you got in the World Cup finals? If you had to make a prediction right now, who you got?
It's unpredictable, but going by performance, I'll predict another France versus Argentina final.
You think so? I mean, it's possible France and Argentina, but I wouldn't count out England and Germany.
No, okay, yeah, because Germany is the dark horse. Guess what? People say, "Oh, Germany's going through like a rebuild," because they were champions in 2014, and that team was fire, by the way. They had Mesut Ozil, Mario Götze, Schweinsteiger. They had Thomas Müller. They had Philip Lahm, Per Mertesacker, Boateng, bro, and probably one of the best goalkeepers of all time, Manuel Neuer.
Yeah,
he's up there with Buffon and Schmeichel, one of the great goalkeepers of all time. So yeah, Germany was on fire, but right now they're going through a new rebuild, but they're still looking good.
Yeah, the Germans didn't look bad, especially in the group play. They didn't look bad at all.
Bro,
now the Spanish team, I'm worried about them because they didn't look good in the group play, and they were supposed to be one of the top teams. Yeah, they were terrible in the group play. Terrible.
I said because I support England because I live in England. I support England. However, outside of England, I said Spain should win this, but guess what? Their group performance, I'm like, that was terrible.
Yeah, they didn't look good in group play.
Cape Verde, this is their first World Cup. Cape Verde. First World Cup.
Yeah.
And they drew to Spain.
And Cape Verde, I think they have the inevitable task of having to play Argentina. Yeah, they got to play Argentina in the knockout round.
Wait, Cape Verde.
Cape Verde, I'm talking about.
Yeah,
they're going to play Argentina in the knockout round.
Nice. Oh yeah, they're going to get cooked. I'm sorry. I like Cape Verde.
Oh yeah, they're definitely going to get cooked. Now they played Spain well. I give them that, but I don't see them doing that to Argentina, playing them to a 0-0 tie.
No. Okay.
But the beauty of the knockout round is that you get penalty kicks at the end of regulation. After the extra time and all that, they go.
Yeah, there is no second chance. It's like go all out.
Right.
Either you
so
win
we'll
in 90
see
minutes
how that
or you
works.
go through. because you know the system, right? It's 90 minutes, and extra
Right.
time is extra.
And then you got
minutes,
the
so it's
extra time.
120. Yeah, so it's 120 overall, and if you don't score the goal in 120 minutes, then it goes to penalties, and then it's
Yeah.
like, good luck.
And that, I think that's one of the coolest parts of all of the World Cup is the penalty kick stuff. Cause that's where you
don't have
got
tell
to
me
have
that.
real nerves of steel when it comes to the
You don't have
penalty.
to tell
I
me that.
seen people really fuck penalty kicks up. I mean, like really blow them really bad.
BD, you're opening up a deep wound I just recovered from Arsenal PSG in the Champions League final. They went to
Yeah, that was
penalties.
pretty bad. Yeah, the penalty kicks was pretty bad.
And not only that, England, the amount of times England could have won a trophy, but they fucked up their penalties. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, England,
Yeah,
they
I
got to
hate
get
that.
away. They got to stay away from the penalty kick stuff. They haven't been great at that. They need to just win outright.
That's my point. England needs to be.
They need to win
England needs to be
outright.
clinical.
Don't let it get to a
Yeah.
penalty kick contest.
No.
If I'm the
and guess
British,
what?
don't even let it get to that
And-
point.
And guess what? Our attack is fine. Our weakness is the defense and the goalkeeper. That's our biggest L. I don't like my defense. I don't like my goalkeeper. Period. Up
Well,
front is great.
tell me
We go
what's
carry
wrong
it.
with your goalkeeper? What's his issue?
Well,
Because he hasn't played badly.
Pickford.
He hasn't played
No,
badly this
because-
World Cup though.
No, but
To me,
no,
he hasn't
actually
played
did
bad.
because no, he actually did against Croatia, the 4-2 game. Those goals he could have easily saved. If it was Raya for Arsenal, if that was Raya in the goalkeeper position, he could have saved those goals easily. Pickford is an average bum. Worst choice for a goalkeeper. The worst. But sadly, goalkeeping in this day and age is a bad market. You won't find good goalkeepers nowadays compared to the 2000s and the 90s. They're trash.
And CM, to your
Trash.
point, sports are evil, but I'm evil too, so we could just all be evil together.
Yo, CM. What does CM know about the World Cup? He's a bum.
Well, I don't think CM watches soccer. He's more of a basketball guy and a football guy. He ain't a
Yo, okay.
soccer.
Thank you for reminding me, BD. So, I think in hindsight, you're right not to go to the parade or the next when they won, because the way New York activated, it was
And they activated too. They were
Bro.
super activated, bro. It was so activated they had to send people back.
Oh my god! I've never seen a team win a championship and they burn school buses. Like, who does that?
Yeah, only in New York, bro. Yeah, they were super
God
activated.
damn.
Because
I see why
most of the
you were
population
reluctant to go
there weren't alive the last time the Knicks won a final. So
I know.
the Knicks
50,
winning,
53 years.
it just activated the whole city, and they were doing dumb stuff that I don't agree with, burning down school buses and all. I don't agree with that.
BD, there's activated for fun, but then there's activated, which is a whole different ball game. I get it.
Yeah,
BD.
when you start
53
destroying
years,
property and all that stuff, that's not being activated. That's just being stupid.
Yep. And a part of me thinks like a lot of these people that they were just there to just cause a ruckus. I don't think they're even Knicks fans. They're just there to just hype up, acting
Yeah.
cool.
Listen, there was a lot of New Yorkers there that ain't watch a lick of basketball. They just wanted to be there for the environment and the cause trouble.
Yep. I don't
But
think they were
that's what
all
anything,
fans.
though, Vanta. You always gonna get agitated when you get crowds of huge people like that. You always gonna have agitators, somebody who just want to come there to agitate the crowd, not to do nothing else, not to support the team, not to have fun, to just come there specifically just to agitate the crowd and do dumb shit.
And then
That comes with the
basically like, oh
territory.
yeah, Knicks in 5. I'm like, I don't trust you as a Knicks fan. You're just babbling. Knicks in 5.
Well,
Knicks in 5.
I'm just happy the Knicks won. I got to live long enough to see the Knicks win the title, so I'm okay with that. So now I could go in peace now, because I've watched all my teams win a championship, so I can go in peace.
Yep.
I can go in peace now.
53 years. That's a long.
That's a long freaking time. Yeah, that's a long time. That's a long time. But yeah, I think for the finals in the World Cup, I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be France and England in the final.
France and England.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could happen as long as they don't meet each other midway, because you never know.
Well, hold on. Let me look at this bracket again and see. If England win, they will face the winner of Mexico and Ecuador. If France,
Mexico's scary, bro. I don't want Mexico. I don't.
Yeah, Mexico. They've been playing good. Real talk.
Bro,
France,
they can violate England. Yeah, they can violate.
Well, France gonna have some issues because they play Sweden, who they should beat, right? And then in the next round, they will have to play Germany. If could they get the winner of Germany and Paraguay? So France gonna have a rough road.
Yeah, that's a. By the way, don't sleep on Sweden too. Sweden has one of the best strikers on the planet. Alexander Isak, who plays for Liverpool,
right,
and Victor Gyökeres, who's a Premier League champion with Arsenal. Don't play with Sweden.
So does Norway, right? Norway got Highland, and they played the Ivory Coast the first game. So I think Highland going to get crazy.
It's Haaland, not Highland. Oh,
Highland, damn it! I'm American. It's Highland because I get high, like the birds in the plane. Highland.
He's not Scottish, mate. I'm joking, BD. Go ahead.
But no, I'm Norway. They should beat the Ivory Coast. I don't expect Norway to get past. I don't expect them to get past.
And the captain is the captain of Arsenal, Martin Odegaard, the playmaker. They should win.
Right.
They should win.
Yeah, they should definitely get past Ivory Coast. I don't see why they don't get past Ivory Coast. But then,
Ivory Coast no longer has Drogba or Samuel Eto'o. That was long time ago.
But they will end up playing Brazil because Brazil plays Japan, and Brazil should beat the crap out of Japan.
And by the way, BD, this is the worst Brazil generation of all time. Period.
It is. It's not. This is not a great Brazil. Other than Vinny Jr., horrible. Brazil don't really have a real top player like that on this World Cup team. This is not a really good Brazil team.
Even though they have
not compared to years past, no.
Right.
And I haven't seen Neymar. Have you seen Neymar? Because I haven't.
No, I've seen him. The last game he got subbed in, and this man started crying. I'm like, why are you crying? You chose money over your national team, you bitch ass N-word. He's a bum.
Right.
He's a bum.
Neymar, he's gonna have to show and prove. Neymar. Gonna have to show and prove. You a big, huge name in the soccer world. And it's the World Cup. You gotta have to do something.
BD, can I say something real quick?
Yeah,
Neymar and Messi, they played with each other in Barcelona.
And at PSG.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, in PSG, but mainly Barcelona. They were called the diabolical duo because they were scoring for fun, left, right, center, right. And then
but Neymar, he's had a lot of injuries too. That's kind of ruined him. He's not the same player.
So did Messi.
Well, Messi injuries didn't affect him like how Neymar injuries affected him. Neymar is not the same player he was 5 years ago. He's just not.
Wait, BD. I looked into these two characters, right? Messi has been brutalized, destroyed. His legs were cooked. Guess what? He still maintained a positive energy. He brought back his fitness. And instead of doing too much, he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna play my ball more relaxed. I'm gonna play, instead of being like bombarding forward. He's like, I'm gonna be a playmaker. I'll be more in the midfield, providing passes to the strikers, so the strikers can score goals. Whereas Neymar, what did he do? He got injured. What did he do? He was acting a fool in field, going to clubs, acting the fool
Right.
outside.
Yeah, doing dumb stuff.
He did
I
not
agree
look
with
after
that.
his
Yeah,
body.
he doing dumb
Alcohol,
stuff.
alcohol, 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 alcohol. His body got destroyed. And guess
Yeah.
what? Now
He was destroying his
look
body.
at
though.
Messi in Argentina. Yeah. So Messi was being professional. He's like, I'm gonna look after my body while injured. And when I come back in, all I'm gonna do is support my team. I'm gonna learn how to pass as a number 10, because that's what number 10 does. He's a playmaker, creative.
Right.
You dictate the gameplay. You dictate. You pass the ball in the
And
right.
Messi been
That's what he did.
outstanding this World Cup. Give him his flowers. Messi has been
Bro.
awesome this whole World Cup. He's been awesome.
Bro,
He really has.
people said, the Qatar World Cup in 2022, oh, Messi's done. He's done. Bro, this man is more activated more than ever. He's
He's
activated.
been awesome this World Cup. I no lie.
Oh.
Like when he came off the bench and hit that free kick, I was like, wow, this dude is amazing.
Yep.
Absolutely amazing. To be doing this at 39. 39 is very old for soccer. And for Messi to be doing what he's doing at his age is amazing.
Yeah. I'm 38. I can feel my knees hurting whenever I kick a ball. I'm like, God damn, this man is activated. He's 1 year above me. 1 year. And that man put injury, everything. He's like, I am winning this World Cup. I don't care. Not for me, but for Argentina. He's playing for the country, BD.
And they would be
He's
the
playing
first
for the
team to
country.
go back to back, right? Since Germany, right? To win back to back World Cup.
Yes. Wait, Germany. Oh,
Yeah, I think Germany was the last team to win back to back World Cups. So I don't know how long ago it was, but I know they were the last team to do it, to win back to back World Cups.
Yeah.
It's a very
And-
rare
and not-
occurrence. It don't happen that much.
And not only that, BD. With Neymar, he got subbed in the last game. Instead of being inspirational for the team to get him activated, this man started crying. Why are you crying, bitch ass? Why are you crying? Play your football. You know
Right.
you get subbed in, right? It's like, yeah, clap for the player. This man started crying. I'm like, bro, the game is still going on. Why are you crying? Play, Neymar. You egotistical
Yeah. Play the game,
drama queen.
your tears, and get on that pitch and do your job.
Play,
At the end of the day,
This
you
man
have a
is
job to
drama
do.
queen. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't want to
So
see
I
the
don't like-
tears, especially coming from a damn man. Like I don't want to see no damn tears coming from a man.
who squandered his talents, a man who squandered his talents for alcohol in his prime. What a waste! I've never seen that with Ronaldo. Never seen it with Rivaldo,
No.
Ronaldinho, Denilson. All the Brazilian legends never squandered talents for alcohol. Never.
No,
Neymar. Was
yeah,
the worst.
I'm disappointed in Neymar, but I need him to do more. This is the World Cup. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. You need to go out there and do your job. Period.
Yeah. Really,
Especially when
I'll
you
say
the
it right
big
now.
name on the team. You the biggest name on the team. So like I don't want to hear
Literally,
nothing about
yeah.
no Neymar not doing this and Neymar
Before-
not. No,
before-
you need to
before
go
Vini
out there
Jr.
and produce.
Yeah. Before Vinny Jr., the name Neymar is in Brazil's mind. Brazil
Right.
is Neymar. And BD, he is what cursed Brazil. Neymar is the reason why Brazil went to hell. He is the worst. He is the worst footballer for the country. The worst.
In
ruined
terms of
Brazil.
national team wise, yeah, I can agree with that. He hasn't been good for the national team. He's been good for
Horrible.
himself.
Yep.
He's made a lot of money. He's been wonderful for himself, but in terms of the national team, yeah, he hasn't been
Ruined.
very good for the national team.
Uh-uh.
Not
Horrible.
like the past
Horrible.
Brazilian players, the Ronaldos
I
and the
can- I-
Romeros and the Rodinhos.
Right.
Yeah, he hasn't been that. I agree with that.
And
hasn't
he's
been
meant to be the prince of Brazil. He's meant to be the new king, and he failed.
right. They anointed him, but then when it was time for him to come produce, he didn't produce because he squandered a lot of time, with the Barcelona and the PSG and that debacle. Because that was a debacle.
Money.
Let's just call
Money,
it
BD.
what it is.
Money.
Yeah, it was still
The
a
money.
debacle though. How it all went down. You remember PSG had Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi all on the team at the same time.
Oh, they were the new Galactic. You remember the old school Real Madrid team? They were called the Galacticos with Zidane, Ronaldo, David Beckham, Figo.
Right.
Galacticos, because they were on Super Galaxy mode, right? That was PSG with Neymar.
Yeah, that was
Messi
PSG,
and Mbappe. Yeah, guess
and
what?
they couldn't play
failed.
together. Yeah, they failed miserably because the three of them couldn't play together like that. And you look at them on paper, you think they're supposed to be killing, but they didn't kill at all. It was actually the exact opposite. They look sorry together.
You're a man of a certain age. You remember Hotmail, MSN? You remember MSN?
Yes.
Back in the day?
Yeah.
MSN. You know the Barcelona team was called MSN?
No, I didn't know that.
Tell me who was MSN? The prime, I'm talking about prime super elite Barcelona was called MSN. Tell me who was MSN.
It would be Neymar,
Messi,
the
Messi.
S.
Who's the S?
The S. I'm trying to
If you're
think.
a
I
true
know
football
who it
guy,
is.
you
Too.
should know.
I know who it is.
I'll give you a hint. He came from Uruguay.
Suarez.
He came from Uruguay. Thank you.
Suarez.
Thank you. That's how I know you're a football man. You know. They were called the MSN.
Suarez.
They were diabolical. Messi, Suarez, and Neymar, MSN. Diabolical. They had Europe on lock with Barcelona. Oh my
They did. They had a
that
really
was
good
scary.
one.
That was scary. That was
They had a really good run.
That was scary. That was scary.
And you know, Suarez is one of my favorite players. No lie, I like Suarez. Suarez is a beast.
I hate that rat. I hate that rat bastard. I call him a rat. He's a rat with his teeth.
He could play though. He a rat who could play.
No, he could play.
Suarez wasn't no bum.
But he played for Liverpool. He was demonic with Liverpool. I was scared of, as an Arsenal fan. Every time Arsenal played Liverpool, I'm like, oh God, here comes Luis Suarez.
Yeah, Suarez was in the
banging the goals.
Bro, you see, ain't no Uruguay in the knockout round. So you got Paraguay in the knockout round, but no Uruguay.
Here's a trivia for you, BD. Who won the first World Cup and I think the third or the fourth World Cup? Which country won the first and the fourth World Cup?
The first and the fourth? I had to think about that. I was gonna just say Brazil just to take an educated guess.
BD, let me add extra information. The first World Cup was hosted by this country, and that country won the World Cup at home. Who was it?
Okay. I was gonna say it got to be a South American country. I'll go Brazil, Uruguay, or it's one of the three.
Okay,
it got to be one of the three. Cause I know the first World Cup was in South America, so I'm gonna go with one of those three countries.
Okay, you got three. Which one are you gonna stick by? Which one speaks to you?
If I had to flip a coin, it's either Uruguay or Brazil. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's one of those two. Got to be one of those two.
Which one? Come on.
Okay, if I flip a coin, I'm gonna go with Uruguay.
Ding, ding, ding! You're a winner. Win. Uruguay.
Okay, see, I guess straight.
Mm-hmm. Uruguay hosted the first World Cup, and they were the first World Cup champions. There you go. Mm-hmm.
See,
and they won because this I'm talking about this like 1930 sign, and obviously during the World War wars was happening, but then they won
1930s it was the Great Depression, wasn't no war yet.
Right? Yeah, the Great Depression. That's what I'm saying. There has been a lot of issues going on / war, economic failure, blah blah blah. But Uruguay won another World Cup around the same decade, or probably in the 40s. So yeah, Uruguay was on point back in the day.
Right, and then Brazil dominated for a little bit, and then you had the Germans dominated for a little bit, and then France had they run.
Don't
I
forget
think
England
England only won
England
one
is the
World
one
Cup
who won.
though.
But guess what?
I
won
think
the
they
World
only
Cup
got
at
one.
home.
Yeah, they only got one though.
1966.
Yeah,
But guess what, BD? We won that World Cup at home in England.
right,
Where the Queen,
which is big,
shout out to the Queen.
huge deal.
Yeah. Sir Bobby
Yeah,
Charlton,
that's a
who's the
huge
captain.
deal to win the
Bobby
World Cup
Charlton.
and you're the host nation. That's a huge deal.
Oh. And BD.
And you know
BD,
what?
this is
Here's
why-
the thing, Vanta. If the United States was to win the World Cup here in the United States,
Oh my
you would see a
Imagine.
soccer boom in the United States that you have never seen.
You need that. You need it. By the way, BD, you are the only country that needs to be involved in football. You have to.
Right. Listen, the United States never puts its best and brightest athletes on the pitch. We either play American football or basketball. We don't never put our best athletes on the pitch. Never. But
This is your tournament.
that
This is
would
your tournament.
change, Vanta, if the United States won the World Cup. If the United States won the World Cup, the men's World Cup in soccer, you would see a boom in soccer in the United States. I guarantee you.
BD, have you looked at the recent Japanese team? Japan? How
What
they
about
played?
them?
I'll tell you what.
I mean,
hear me out real quick. 2002, the World Cup in 2002 was hosted between Japan and South Korea.
right.
Since then, those two countries said, you know what, we need to provide for the future, provide sporting promotion for national football. They put
Right.
a lot of money into high schools, college, university, whatever, even the leagues, to make sure they have a future in football.
Right, because
The amount of
those
money-
countries in particular, they rather play baseball than soccer.
Yeah, I
Those
know.
are
Yeah,
baseball
I agree.
countries, Japan and Korea.
Japan loves baseball. Japan loves baseball.
Yeah, Korea too.
Yeah.
Those are baseball countries. They're not soccer countries per se. But the Japanese
but
have been
BD
decent in the group play. Give them that. They were decent. They
But
weren't
BD
bad.
But BD, I'm saying that tournament in 2002 inspired those countries to promote their future generations to play football. And guess what? It paid off, because guess what? In the Premier League, you have some Japanese players. There's one guy who plays for Brighton. His name is what's his name? Mitome. Bro, he's a cold-blooded winger. Arsenal won him. Yeah, Manchester won him. Chelsea wants him.
Yeah, there's a
had one
Korean
Japanese
dude on
man called
Chelsea that's
Tomiyasu.
pretty good too.
Bro,
There's a Korean dude on Chelsea that's pretty good too. I can't
Oh,
pronounce
yeah.
his name, but he is a pretty good Korean dude on Chelsea.
Do you know who's the best Korean player in the Premier League who played for United? His name was Park Ji-sung.
Yeah, I
Park
think
Ji-sung.
didn't he sign a contract with MLS with the LA team
Yeah. When he retired, yeah.
when he retired, right?
Yeah. Bro, he was cold-blooded for Manchester United. Alex
He was.
Ferguson loved him. He loved.
Yeah, he was.
Park-
I agree
Bro,
with that.
And that's my point. So if America goes as far, obviously, I'm not saying you should win the World Cup. You should. You could. But just go as far as you can.
Oh no,
I promise you,
I'm a
BD.
realist. We're not going to win the World Cup, but again,
okay.
we have to get to the quarterfinals. That's a must.
Yes.
You have to get to the
Yeah.
quarterfinals if you're the United States. You have
That's
to get
my
to the
point,
quarterfinals.
BD. That's my point,
Have
BD.
to.
Because like South Korea, they made it to the semifinals in 2002. They
Right.
came out, bro. They beat prime Italy. Italy was powerful in 2002,
Right.
and they beat Italy. So why can't America?
Yeah,
go
there
to
is
the
no
quarterfinals or semifinals?
Italy in this World Cup though. No
Yeah,
Italy.
because they trash.
Yeah, Italy
Their
trash
generation's
this time.
trash. Yeah. Trash. Nobody cares about Italy. Look at the league. The league is trash. By the way, BD, do you know
Yes.
Cesc Fabregas, who played for Arsenal back in the day? Fabregas.
Right.
Are you familiar? This man was Arsenal captain at the age of 16. Okay? I'm talking about 06, 07. He's same age as me. At the age of 17, he was captain for Arsenal. He left us to Barcelona in 2010. Came back to Chelsea, which is considered like, treason. But we still love him. Bro, this man right now is coaching a team called Como. This man, who's same age as me, by the way, 38, he
Right.
brought this team called Como from the second division to end up being fourth in the Italian Serie A, the main division. And now they're in the Champions League next year. BD.
Yeah, that's not bad.
BD. He
Not bad at
is
all.
the future Arteta. BD, I'm saying right now, if Arteta leaves Arsenal tomorrow, I want my ex-captain to be the manager of Arsenal. That's BD, I'm not being funny. Imagine bringing a dead team to Champions League. Champions League, BD. In
I
1
can
year.
imagine it.
1 year.
I could definitely
1 year,
imagine
BD.
it. I can imagine it.
Bro, this man was a tactician. He was a tactician for Arsenal. His brain, go look up Fabregas for Arsenal, Barcelona. This man was next level shit. He had a bird's eye view in his head. He knows exactly where you are. He can see 5 seconds ahead where you're playing, from the wings, as a striker, defense. He was number 10, prime number 10 in the middle. And he was like Messi. That's what Messi is right now. Messi is bird's eye view. He knows where you at.
Right.
Like, yo, I see you there. Pass. Go ahead. Score. And by the way, BB, what's that game when they won 3-0? Bro, Messi was in the wings, right? He passed it from the wing, and the striker fumbled the ball, and the defense they couldn't clear it out of nowhere. Messi, instead of Messi waiting for the goal to happen, he knew ahead of time. He started running towards the box, right? And while the defense were fumbling, he just came out of nowhere, got the ball, and scored. Motherfucker. From the wing to the box.
Yeah. Listen, Argentina is always going to be dangerous as long as Messi is there. At the end of the day, long Messi there, they're always going to
be shocked.
Dangerous.
I won't be shocked if Argentina wins back-to-back World Cup. I won't be shocked.
No, it wouldn't shock me either. It would not shock me either. Yeah, it wouldn't shock me at all.
It's not only Messi. It's not only Messi. They have Enzo Fernandez, who plays for Chelsea, who was Chelsea's best player.
There are other players there, but Messi's such a big name. He kind of he casts a huge shadow over all the other good players that's on Argentina. Argentina do got a team.
But BD, unlike Portugal, the team is feeding off Messi's energy. They even feel more inspired to win. Whereas Ronaldo's sucking the energy out of Portugal. He's a vampire.
You think so? You think he's sucking the energy out of Portugal instead of adding to them?
Yes, because he's holding the average age of Portugal is 28.
Right, and he's the only old man there, basically. Again, Portugal just need to bring Ronaldo off the bench. You don't need to start him. Just bring him off the bench.
It's impossible. You know why? Because I looked into it. Ronaldo is using politics, national politics, to undermine the manager. So the manager has no sway, because the manager is going to get a phone call from the government saying, "Hey, you can't put Ronaldo on the bench. We need Ronaldo."
Right, you got to play him. You got to play him. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. So the manager's stuck. He's stuck between doing good for the team and then the government in his ear telling him play Ronaldo. Oh, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up situation. Whereas Argentina have this harmony. The team are loving what Messi is doing, and Messi is like, yo, I don't need to score goals. I'll just keep passing around. If I have to score, I'll score. But I'm going
Right.
to help you guys, and the team love him. That's the difference.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
Messi always been a willing passer, though. I know we all get hype about his goal scoring capabilities, but Messi playmaking capabilities is just as good as his goal scoring capabilities. People tend to forget that.
Bro,
Like Messi's a hell of a
his
playmaker.
first game, BD, the first game of the World Cup, Argentina, he was on the bench. As soon as he came in, his first pass led to a goal. I'm like, yo, Messi doesn't care. He'll score, he'll assist, he'll provide. He doesn't care.
What knowledge you turning
Okay.
the corner into? This soccer knowledge, CM? We filling your head with soccer. I dig it. But y'all, for everybody who in the chat, in the vertical, hold on, Vanta, just real quick. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come through the door, man. Hit the damn like button. Free. Like, share, subscribe. You know the Cash App at the bottom of the screen. You want to support the channel. And you know, we in the building, man. I got another half an hour, 45 minutes for y'all. Let's get it, man. The link is in the chat for anybody who want to come up.
I could talk football for days and days and days, BD.
Yeah, me too.
I
could do the soccer stuff.
Yeah.
I do soccer. You know what I'm saying? Like soccer.
Also, okay, wait.
Especially
Okay,
World
BD,
Cup.
we need to establish one rule. If America goes far in the World Cup, this World Cup, you mother effers need to stop saying soccer. Stop saying it.
Oh, we'll start calling it football, right?
Football.
Again,
As it should be.
you'll see Americans call soccer football if the U.S. wins the World Cup.
Well, then, goddamn it!
If they don't win the World Cup, that's never going to happen. They have to win the World Cup to get Americans to start saying football instead of soccer.
Just get to the quarterfinal, semifinal, and stop saying soccer. You are the only nation. By the way, you're an empire. Why is the empire not following the global rule of football? You call it soccer. Why?
Because we got our own football. That's why.
That's not football. That's rugby.
It's not rugby. It's football. It's American football. We play with a pigskin. Damn it.
BD.
You're not going to be telling us we playing rugby out here. We're not playing rugby out here. There are no scrums in American football, sir.
Sir,
there are no scrums in American football.
It's rugby with helmets and shoulder pads. That's all it is. Come on, stop it, BD. Stop it.
Yeah. Plus, you have vertical passing in American football. You don't have that in rugby. You can't advance the ball by kicking the ball in American football
because rugby is all about tactics. Just keep throwing the ball forward. That's kind of
what you think football? You think American football is not about tactics, Vanta? Of course it is. American football is super complicated now.
Well, that's not my problem. That's your problem. You do too much.
No, I mean I understand it.
I watched Super Bowl. I think it was like, I don't know, some Tom Brady team. Bro, the amount of times you guys have to do the timeout, tactical change.
Yeah, but you know that's not the football fault. That's the advertisements. That comes with any big game. You know, they got to stop the game so the advertisements could go on and do their thing.
I'm like, a game that should last maximum 2 hours ends up being 4 hours. Why?
Yeah, it's because of the ad. It's because of the ads. You know, people you got to pay for the damn game. It's the ads.
And by the way, this World Cup in America, you guys are doing too much with the ads as well. There's a reason why in the UK, BBC said we're not going to showcase American ads because you guys take it too much. You do too much. Ad break.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like all the ad stuff either. I wish we could do away with the ads, but I understand this is the way the media is.
Capitalism. I get it.
Yeah, it's capitalism. There's no really getting around the ads. Like, if in a perfect world, we'd be able to watch all these games, whether it be the Super Bowl, the World Cup, the World Series, all these games we would be able to watch commercial free, right? If it was in a perfect world. But it's not a perfect world.
No, of course. Again, people need to make money. You think these companies just gonna allow things to run free? No, they need to.
No,
People
not
forget.
at all.
Okay, BD, you're.
I mean, look at the Premier League. Look at the jerseys. They're advertising on their jerseys.
Yep. I just bought my new Arsenal shirt, and I got some weird sponsor on the left side of my shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, the sponsors is all over the place. It's in the jerseys now. Like
even in the middle, it's like
you can't get away from it.
Better. Yeah, I got Emirates Airline on my chest.
Right. But it's an Arsenal jersey, but it says Emirates on it. Like,
which is ironic, BD, because I grew up in the Emirates. So I'm like, why am I cursed? Why am I cursed?
It's following you around, Vanta. It won't let you go.
And BD, you know what hurt me the most? When we left Highbury, North London, because I live in North London.
Right.
Highbury was Arsenal's beloved home field, right? The ground. And then 2006, like we had to move, like literally like couple of square feet away, and the new stadium. What did they call it? The Emirates.
Emirates.
Vanta, you are cursed, Vanta. You support a team. You left a country called the Emirates, and now your team has a stadium called the Emirates. Cursed.
Give me 1 second, Vanta. Good evening, Miss D. How are you?
I'm sorry. I messaged you to see if he was coming on earlier.
Yeah, I was under the weather earlier, Miss D. So it took me a minute to like get rid of my headache and all that stuff.
Right,
but I'm here now.
That's good.
I know I'm late. I'm very late.
You getting some rest?
Oh no, I mean I did get some rest. That's why I'm on here now because you know
lately. That's why you're getting older. You can't be having you got to sleep like me.
Yeah, you got to get some sleep. But I did get some sleep today.
Look, I came in on the comment section. Go ahead. How you doing? What's his name?
Vanta.
Yeah, hello, my dear. Vanta.
Hi.
Hello.
He's from the UK, Miss D.
Okay.
Yeah, Vanta's live from London right now.
Okay.
Yes. Pip Chitio, all that.
Go ahead. With the conversation. Look.
Yeah, we were talking World Cup soccer.
Oh yeah. But look, if you up, I'll come back. I just want to come say hi.
No, Miss D, stay here, Miss D. Are you following the World Cup in America? Oh.
No, she don't watch World Cup soccer. Me and Miss D, we talk like WNBA basketball. That's what we
go ahead. Talk it. I'll be hopefully be up. Stay up there a little longer. Give me a little time.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'll be here till at least 10 o'clock.
Oh, I'm about to boy.
Well, 10:30. I mean, not 10 o'clock. 10:30, 10:45, something like that.
Discord, let's do something. Okay?
No. I'll be fair, Miss D. I'll be fair.
No. Go ahead. No. You're talking this conversation. I had to do something. I just want to say hi to BD.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I don't mind staying silent, and you guys want to talk about
No. You're having a good conversation.
WNBA.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I hit you back. Okay, BD.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Be here, Miss D. Just hit me in the Discord.
Okay.
I hit you. All right.
Cheers, my dear. Yeah. I think.
How you doing, CCM? Yeah, Miss D. That's my chick. I rock with Miss D. We talk WNBA. You know, that's my partner when it comes to the women's basketball. Because you know I follow the women's basketball very heavy. So.
Oh yeah, I know you're truly a sportsman. You follow
right. But you know, I be trying to tell folks. I be wanting to let folks know. You know, I'm not just a one-trick pony. That I just don't watch just the WNBA. You understand what I'm saying? I watch the NBA. I watch NASCAR. I watch the NFL. I watch Premier League.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not a one-trick pony. Like I'm a sports fan.
I believe you. Because
I watch sports.
I remember that the NASCAR driver who died. You were like, damn.
The Kyle Busch. That was a big thing when Kyle Busch died. That was a big, huge deal.
Kyle Busch. Yep. That's how I know you follow sports on every level. You know.
Yeah, I'm a sports fan. Like I watch sports. Yeah. And yes, that is Vanta CCM.
Yeah, that's me. Yep. I'm a light-skinned Somalian.
Yes. A light-skinned Somali Arsenal damn fan. Damn Arsenal, they make me mad.
22 years, BD. 22 years.
But
actually.
I'm not mad at you. You did wait a long time to get your premiership, so I get it.
The last time they won the Premier League, I was a good-looking young man at the age of 16. I had hair, nice,
Right.
wavy hair. I used to play football as a centre back. Billy, you know, I used to play as a CB, central
Did you?
defender. Sorry, yeah, centre back. Yeah,
Were you any good, Vanta?
I was definitely. Obviously, I'm 5'7". I'm 5'7" by height. However, I had that stocky build where I can handle. You know what a barge is, right? A barge.
Yes.
You know when you go
Yeah.
shoulder to shoulder. Yeah. I could handle a shoulder, and I'll take the ball off you, and just pass it to the midfield. I'm like, got the ball.
Hey,
Pass on.
have you ever got to pull off a bicycle kick playing, Vanta?
No. I could never do that. No. Because I was never. a
I could
striker.
never do it
I was never a
either.
striker.
It wasn't from a lack of trying
and
either.
even then, I was scared to break my shoulder. Because that shit is like, if you do it wrong, your shoulder's fucked.
Yeah. I was always scared to like do it. Like I tried it, you understand what I'm saying? But I was always scared of
Yeah.
landing on my neck.
Yeah, you have to be careful. Your neck, your shoulder, your back. Oh
Yeah. That was my thing. I was always scared of landing on my neck wrong. But I've always wanted to try it, especially when I was playing in my youth.
Yep. It does look
It just
good. It
I
does
never
look good.
got a good enough pass to like get that, angle to do it. Because you need a perfect pass to get
There you
that
go.
off.
Yeah.
Like the
From the
pass
air,
got to
from
be
the air.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got to
From
be
the air.
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it got to be a perfect pass.
And you have to time it right with your
Yeah.
we call it lacing. Your laces has to hit the ball in the right angle.
Yeah, it has to be a perfect pass and it got to be a perfect angle. Just everything got to go right for you to pull that off.
Bro,
That's why you don't
in the
see the
Premier League-
bicycle kick like that in soccer often, because everything has to be perfect for you to pull.
Do you know
Like
do you know who
everything
scored the
got to
best?
go right.
BD, the latest Premier League goal with the bicycle kick was Garnacho in Man United.
Right.
You know Garnacho,
And it's beautiful when it works. When it works,
Yeah.
it's some of the prettiest thing
Perfect.
in sports.
perfect
In
Yes,
all of
perfect.
sports. When you see somebody pull off a bicycle kick. Like it's one of the prettiest things you will ever see in all of sports.
Can I tell you my favorite goal of all time?
Tell me.
I remember this like it was yesterday. My first World Cup, 1998, Holland versus Argentina.
Wasn't that here in the United States, the 98
No.
World Cup?
No.
Or was
no, it
that the
in France.
94 World Cup that was
No,
here
no.
in the United
Yeah,
States?
94 is America. 94 is America.
Okay.
I'm talking about 98. 98 was in France. And again, France is the team that won at home. France won the World Cup in 98 in France.
Right.
Thierry Henry, Zidane.
Zidane, as you would say.
Yeah.
I say
As you call it,
Zidane, you say
Zidane. What do
Zidane.
you call it? Zidane.
Zidane. Yeah. Zidane, the headbutt guy.
Yeah,
He's forever known as the headbutt guy.
I
But that was crazy work
when
when he did that. That was
but
crazy when he did that
But those
shit.
Italians are bitches. Italians are motherfuckers. For they're known for doing bullshit like that. But hey, they'll call you the N-word, right? In the language. Like for culo, el negro. I think
Right.
they called him some Arab bastard, and he got triggered and it's like headbutt. Pop! God damn, Zidane. I know they call
Right.
you Arab bastard, but you don't have to react like that. Just keep it
You ain't
moving,
have
bro.
to react like that, but it is what it is. It was
But
interesting to watch.
you know, Arabs are hot-blooded. They don't
Yeah.
think. They just react.
They just react, right?
Yeah.
They
But
just
BD,
be reacting.
my favorite goal of all time was 1998, and I remember I was with my family, and the way we celebrated, Dennis Bergkamp. Do you know who Dennis Bergkamp is? BD?
Yes, I do.
Arsenal GOAT. This man got a pass from the air. Again, speaking of bicycle kicks, this man got a ball all the way from the air, from the halfway line, and he was in the box. The way he controlled the ball with his toes, nice and cool, and the defender was about to get him. You know what he did? He controlled the ball, he put it on the floor, and then guess what? He cut. You know what cut means as a football
Yes.
player? Basically, he did a feint with the defender. He feinted the ball, switched it up from right to left. The defender completely missed the ball. He switched from right to left, and then he scored with his right foot, with his toes, towards the upper right corner of the goal. Like I wish I could show you the video, but I don't know YouTube would allow it. The best goal I've seen in my entire life till this day. It has never
Well, they
been
probably would at this point because that was years and years ago. Like that was a long time ago.
BD,
98.
all you have to do is just type in Dennis Bergkamp goal 1998. The greatest goal in history. It's not about the goal, it's the way he controlled it. BD, imagine the ball coming.
Controlled it, right?
By the way, I have a picture as well. I took a picture in the Arsenal home ground. We have a statue for this man. We have a statue of Dennis Bergkamp. And what the statue is?
No.
Him controlling the ball mid-air. That's the statue.
Really?
Look it up. Look at it. Look, Google it right now. Type in Dennis Bergkamp statue, and you'll see it. Him with his feet, with his leg up in the air, and his toe is controlling the ball. I'm like, he is a master controller. Look it up. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Nah, I believe you. Bergkamp was a good player too. Now, was he Beckham or anything like that? Nah, but
No,
no.
He surpassed. He is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. He surpassed it.
Better than Beckham? You think Bergkamp
Yes.
better than Beckham?
Yes.
Nah, I
100%.
disagree with that.
No.
I don't agree with that.
Beckham was only known for one thing: crossing and free kick.
Yeah,
Beckham
Beckham
is not
easily
known-
got the best corner kick ever in soccer. Ever.
Yeah.
Nobody
But
did a
guess what?
corner like Beckham. Nobody.
But
Not even
but guess
close.
what? Then he doesn't have the dribbling skills. He doesn't have the playmaking skills. Not creative like Dennis Bergkamp. Dennis Bergkamp is second to none. Oh, here comes Imperius with his Chelsea babble. Drogba, Didier Drogba. Shut the fuck up, Imperius. Shut the fuck up.
But nah, Bergkamp was a great, but I just don't think he was better than Beckham. That's just my personal opinion.
That's
We're
your
gonna
mental.
agree to disagree on that.
No. Don't do that bullshit with me. No. I live in the UK, BD. Even Manchester United players will say Bergkamp is better than Beckham. Come on, BD. What are you talking about?
Well, Ronaldinho
Beckham-
was a better player overall, but I don't think Beckham got the best corner kick ever. Like in terms of kicking it from the corner, nobody was better than Beckham. Nobody.
BD, let's be honest. BD, by the time Bergkamp got old in age, that's when Ronaldinho got activated. So that's unfair to compare them. It's unfair.
I'm just talking about just in the corner kick. That's it. And I'm not talking about overall play. I think Ronaldinho is better than Beckham overall.
Forget corners. I don't care about corners. Corners is like a lottery. You smash the ball.
Nah, I mean set pieces are important though.
Okay.
Set pieces are very important, Vanta.
BD,
you got to have a guy who could give you a great set piece, and Beckham was one of those guys who could give you a great set piece.
BD, I know about set piece. How do you think Arsenal won the Premier League this season? Through set piece. I understand set piece, but guess what? Corner and free kick are two different things. Yes, Beckham was great at free kicks. We even had a movie called Bend It Like Beckham. God damn it.
Right.
Bend It Like Beckham.
Bend It Like Beckham, right.
Yeah. And now Declan Rice, aka future Arsenal captain, now we call it Bend It Like Declan. Because he's the new free kick specialist. You
Right.
remember the Arsenal Real Madrid game, BD? Where Declan Rice
Yes.
scored 2 free kicks back to back.
Yes. I do.
That was cold blooded. That was cold blooded.
It was cold-blooded. I agree. It was
So
cold-blooded.
I,
Khan,
I
what's good with you, bro?
yeah, what's good? What's good? What's good?
And Khan, one of these
Here's
days you got to come on the panel so we could talk that the fight, Xander, the Reyes fight. That was last night.
what it's gone into what boxing? What is it? UFC?
Yeah, it was
Boxing?
boxing. That was last
boxing,
night.
yeah.
Reyes got his ass whooped last night. Xander Reyes.
I don't know,
I'm
BD.
talking about.
I gave up on boxing like BD. I remember I stayed up till 5 in the morning in 2012. You know, when I heard the hype between Pacquiao and Mayweather, I stayed up, and the outcome.
You know
I
what,
was like, what
Vanta, you
kind
want to hear
of
a
bullshit
funny
was this?
story about
Yes,
that?
sir.
That was the last pay-per-view I ever paid for. Fight.
For real?
The Mayweather, the Mayweather Pacquiao shit. That was
Trash.
the last fight I've ever paid for. Listen, I spent almost $100 on that fight to watch fucking Mayweather run. Yeah, I was pissed. I ain't never paid for another pay-per-view boxing fight after that.
Bro, but the
That was the
entire
last one
family
I
of
ever
mine,
paid
we were awake till 5 in the morning. We were activated. Oh my god, this is it. This will be the fight of the century. Boring.
You see your girl Tina, right? Yay Sports. You gotta love the women, man. Yay Sports.
Yeah.
Spoken like a true Canadian. Yay Sports. But Tina, you should be happy. Your team has
Canada-
made it to the round of
Canada's doing well.
16. Right. Canada is
But
doing well in the World Cup right now.
They had the second highest score line, 6-0 against Qatar. I loved it.
Yeah. And Khan, I'm with you. I will never pay for anything Mayweather again either. That
Yeah.
Pacquiao fight was the last time anybody ever gonna get me.
BD,
Like that
BD.
pissed me off. I paid $100 for that shit to watch him run
BD,
for 8 rounds.
all my mother's life, I said no more boxing. No more boxing. I quit. Ever since then, I quit. I stopped watching boxing. I quit. Forget pay-per-view.
Yeah,
I
that
just quit
pissed
boxing,
me off.
period, after that fight. Yeah.
Well, I
don't care
didn't
about
quit,
those
period. But
Fury.
my thing is that it just turned me off the Mayweather after that. And I was a Mayweather fan until that. Tina, I hate to break this to you, but football season don't start till August, ma'am. Talking about some touchdown.
She's a touchdown.
Right. That's a woman for you.
Goddamn
Touchdown.
women. What that
That's
mean?
funny. Yeah, that's hilarious.
And even
Touchdown.
Canada, what's Canada known for? Canada's known for the Toronto Raptors.
No, Canada is
Which
known
they
for
won
getting
NBA
silver
title.
medals in hockey and for maple syrup.
Ah,
That's what Canada is good
Ah.
for. Silver medals in hockey and maple syrup.
America's little brother. Yeah. Mm.
Right. Just give me my bacon and maple syrup, you Canadians, and we will be okay. Just send my bacon and maple syrup.
By the way,
please.
BD, have you heard? You know Ghana, right? The African team Ghana in the
Yeah. Ghana had one of my favorite players back in the days, Essien. You remember Essien? Michael Essien? He played for Ghana. He was one of my favorite players back in the days. Okay, y'all. Don't listen, CM. Don't be bullying Tina. You know she's sensitive. You know, you supposed to be the ladies' man. You can't be bullying the ladies, CM. I'm just saying. But I'm still up here. I got a little while longer. Here's the link to the chat for anybody who want to come up. Thank you, Vanta, for coming up, spending a little bit of your time with me. I appreciate it. But the chat's the link is in the chat for anybody else who want to come up, have they spill. I'm for it today. I got another 20 minutes. You know, this is Big Dog Sports, where sports and politics collide. Like, share, and subscribe, and please, y'all, hit the like button on y'all way in the door. If y'all don't do nothing else, hit the like button. I'm not asking for a lot. Like, share, subscribe. You know, the Cash App at the bottom of the screen if you want to support the channel. I would love for somebody to support the channel so I can play my Cash App song. I haven't got to play my Cash App song in over a month. So if somebody would be nice enough to let me play my Cash App song, that would be cool, because I think I got a really nice Cash App song. But that's just me. But we got other things going on in the sports world. You know, it's World Cup. We got WNBA. We got some tennis. We got some baseball. We had some boxing last night. You want to talk about that? So we do got stuff going on. We definitely got stuff going on. Oh, and we got free agency in the basketball. You know, we've had a lot of trades in the NBA go on too. We could get into that too.
Yeah, my bad, BD.
Yeah.
My internet acted full. My bad.
Nah, you're good, Vanto. You're good. And yeah, Zayas, he got his ass whooped last night, Con. Got his ass.
But yeah, BD, do you think boxing can regain its glory again?
Yeah, eventually. As long as you keep getting decent fights, absolutely. And Tina, thanks for coming. I appreciate you, Mama. I appreciate you for stopping by. I appreciate that.
And support Canada in the World Cup, Tina.
Right. Because Canada is actually doing good.
Yeah, for once.
They're the first team to make it to the round of 16. So old Canada, give them a little bit of credit, because they're not a soccer country.
Canada.
I mean, they're not a soccer country.
No, I can't
They're
like
a
because
hockey
the
country.
World Cup has
They're
been
not a
split.
soccer country. So for them to actually get to the round of 16, that's actually pretty big for Canada.
And also, you
To
can
be as though this is a nation that's not known for its football. Yeah, I'm saying they're not known for its football. So the fact that they made it to the round of 16, that's a big deal for them.
Yeah. But real talk, BD,
Like Mexico and the United States, they supposed to make it to the round of 16. Canada wasn't supposed to make it to the round of 16. So the fact that they've gotten there, it's a success for them.
That's my point, BD. The hosts are actually doing well. Mexico, Canada, the US, you guys are doing pretty well. Good job.
Yeah. But again, I need the United States to get, they have to get to the quarterfinals. Fuck the round of 16. The US have to make it to the quarterfinals for it to be a success. Yeah. They have to get to the quarterfinals. Now, if they lose in the quarterfinals, that's fine. At least they got there. That's all I'm expecting from this US team, is to get to the quarterfinals. I'm not expecting them to win the World Cup.
Do you know?
But God forbid if they did.
Going to the quarterfinal, semifinal, that will inspire a lot of American generations.
Yeah, that would put soccer on the map in the United States, at least in the men's game, because it's been there for the women. For the women, it's been there. The United States women have been great at soccer, football, for a very long time, but the men have been trash for a long time.
I can't lie, BD. I'm a misogynist. I don't watch women's sports because I don't think women should be in sports.
Well,
that's my opinion.
That's where me and you disagree. I think there's a place for women in sports.
By the way, you know, Arsenal women team won the Champions League. Guess what? No parade. Nobody cared. We don't care.
Nobody cared? Really?
Nobody cared, bro. No parade, no bus, no nothing. Whereas Arsenal in the Premier League, bro, we don't care about women's sports. We don't care.
Well, maybe because the UK don't have a Title IX like how the United States have. You know, the United States have a whole law that wants women to play sports and participate in sports. I don't know if the UK has that.
That's the problem, BD. We are not compelled, forced by law, to watch women's sport.
Nah, we're
Men
not
just
compelled
are
by law to
attracted.
watch it. We're
But
just
you said
compelled by
title
law
line.
to allow them to play.
Okay, let
We're
me
not
play.
compelled
Guess
to
what?
watch it.
But
Yeah,
your
we just
interest, right?
compelled by
I
law
see.
to have them play, to be participants.
But your influence, like I see in media, or like have you noticed, BD? One, okay, we definitely will disagree or agree to disagree. I don't like women being part of punditry. Whenever I watch ESPN, Sky Sports, BBC, whenever I see a woman hosting or being part of a male sport panelist, why are you here, woman? Why are you here? You don't belong. You don't belong.
Well, that's the misogynist in you, Vanta. I have a different tack. I
No,
don't
that's
mind
not
getting a
misogyny.
woman's opinion. That's just me, though.
Who do
I
you
don't
think?
mind seeing a woman's
Why do you think?
opinion
Wait,
on
wait,
sports.
BD. You remember that LeVar Ball situation where the female host said LeVar Ball was sexually harassing me, even though LeVar Ball said I'm not attracted to this woman, but he is a very charismatic, enjoyable character. He loves to talk shit, but she
Right.
took it as a
You're
sexual
talking about the
advancement.
daddy ball,
She
right?
ruined.
LeVar's the daddy.
Yeah. I'm talking about the father. Yeah. I'm talking about the father.
Right.
She ruined
I heard
that.
he
She ruined
he
the kind
just
of vibe.
he's going through a divorce right now, the daddy ball.
Oh yeah. By the way, BD, this man, shout out to. By the way, I love LeVar. LeVar is how a black man should be. This man supported his wife when she went through a stroke. He supported her. He did everything for her. But when he lost his leg through diabetes, guess
Right.
what? That same woman that went through a stroke that he supported, now she left him and she filed for divorce because his health was inconvenient for her. BD.
Right. Well, you
That shit fucked me up.
find
That
out
shit
where a
fucked me up.
person really is when you don't have
Yeah.
shit, or when you when you
30
physically
years,
not
BD.
able
30
to do
years,
something.
BD. 30.
Listen, I'm not
30.
agreeing with that shit, Vanta. I think it's fucked up. You shouldn't be with somebody for 30 whole years, and as soon as they physically fail, which is no fault of their own, now all of a sudden you want to be out. Oh, I can't do this. That's messed up. That means you weren't
The
you didn't
man,
really love that person. To me,
BD, the man loved that woman. He support. I saw the video where she went through stroke, and the swimming pool. He's like, yeah, keep paddling, because she lost the use of her legs, and
Right.
he was teaching her how to swim again. He's like, keep pushing. The man was supporting his wife that had a stroke. The moment
Right.
he lost his leg, she's like, divorce. What the
Right.
fuck?
Now she wanted to take off. I don't know the details behind their divorce. You understand what I'm saying? But if that's the case, because if she leaving him because he lost his leg, that's
The
fucked up.
timing is convenient. The time is convenient. The timing.
Yeah,
is
that would be
convenient.
really fucked up if that's the case. Like, and it's not like you got 3 grown sons. You understand what I'm saying? How that
He
looks to
made-
your kids. Like,
I wish, BD, I wish I had a father like LeVar Ball. He turned 3 sons into millionaires. BD.
Yeah. Well, 2 of
3
them,
sons
because
into
the
millionaires.
third one hasn't got to the league. The third one never made it to the league.
I'm sure he'll get his bag. But yeah, you're right. It's probably like the 2. All right, the 2. Who was it? LaMelo and who's the other one?
It's LaMelo and Lonzo.
Lonzo. Yeah, Lonzo. There you go. Mhm. Yep.
But poor Lonzo, he couldn't stay healthy long enough to fulfill his promise. Whereas LaMelo, he's on the Timberwolves now, so you got him
Oh
paired
yeah,
with
I heard about that.
Anthony
Yeah.
Edwards. So
He did
that's
in
going to be
Minnesota.
a real interesting backcourt. LaMelo Ball with Anthony Edwards. I can't wait to see how that plays out.
But BD, wouldn't you love a father like that puts you on game?
I mean,
literally
yeah. Yes
support
and
you.
no, but I think LeVar Ball did good, but I think he did bad too, only because he put a lot of unnecessary pressure on his kids.
I disagree. Because people say, oh, he's like Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson mentally brutalized his children to be singers and whatnot. LeVar Ball
Right.
said, bro, play ball, And he said, yeah, you know, like any father, like, yeah, what do you love? I love basketball, father. Oh, you love basketball? All right, cool. I'll double down and make sure you become the best basketball player you can be. That's not pressure. That's a father encouraging his child to be the best they can be with their passion. Is that wrong,
Well,
BD?
if anything, he did his job though, because he did get 2 out of his 3 sons in the NBA. So he
Thank
did
you.
his job.
Yes. Yep.
I will
Yep.
say you might not have liked the method
That's a
that
father.
he went about it, but you might not have liked his approach, but the ends justify the means. At the end of the day, he got 2 of his sons in the league.
Even the method wasn't too diabolical. It wasn't too much, in my opinion.
Now I'm just
I don't
saying,
think
for
he
the
did.
average person, you might not care for the approach. You understand what I'm saying? But the ends justified the means. He did get 2 of his sons in the NBA, so he did
Yeah,
succeed
yeah.
in that aspect. He did succeed.
And that's why I give him big respect. Big respect, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
he definitely succeeded in that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, LaMelo
my
Ball
point
and
initially,
Edwards
BD,
backcourt. I'm very interested to see how that's going to play out, because I
it
think
was
that's an
interesting. Yeah,
interesting back.
Minnesota Timberwolves, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's going to be
But yeah,
real interesting to look at.
But BD, my initial point was I just don't like women in male spaces like when I see Charles Barkley, Skip Bayless, whatever the goofy ass name is, Shaq, whatever, and in the middle and Stephen A. Smith, in the middle there's a woman. I'm like, why are you here, woman?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, that's how the media do it, though. They always want a woman's touch in between men.
BD, you know it, I know it. Diversity hire, filling a quota. That's a quota ass heifer. I was gonna say the B word, but I had to control myself. She's a heifer. You don't belong here. Let these men talk about basketball. And she'll be like, I'm like, you
Well,
heard my ears.
again, for me, it depends on the woman. Like, if
I
we
don't care,
talking about
BD.
a
I don't
woman
know.
who plays basketball, I can deal with that. Now, if we just
No,
talking about
I
a
refuse.
co-host just being a co-host, that's
I
something different.
don't want. No, because BD, you're part of the military, right? You served.
Well, again, there's certain women I could take a basketball opinion from. Like if you Elisa Leslie or Cheryl Swoops or Cheryl Miller, I'm going to listen to your basketball take because you were a great basketball player. Now, if you somebody like a Monica McNutt or Molly Quorum who's never played basketball, that's something different. But if you were a great basketball player, then I can respect your basketball
I don't
take.
care, BD. I don't care. If a female basketball player, go talk in the WNBA section of the game. Why are you in the male space? Why are you here? Why? Just
because they're allowed to be there in America.
No,
in America, they're allowed to be here.
BD, come on, BD, stop lying.
I don't mind it.
Stop lying to me.
And then you got to remember, I have a bias. No, because I have a bias. I have a daughter, and I don't want nobody ever telling my daughter that she's not welcome.
Okay.
So,
BD.
So
BD.
yeah, I have a bias when it comes.
BD. If I grew up with women, I am the only son in my family. I have 2 sisters, I have a niece, I have 12 aunties. Around me are women outside my father and some male cousins. However, at the same time, I would never encourage my sister, my mother, my aunties, my niece to be part of a male space. I'm like, hey, let the men speak. Let them be. If you want to talk about football,
well, you gotta understand, Vanta, we come from 2 completely different cultures.
But BD, it's not about culture. It
is about culture.
No, wrong, BD. Because guess what? Back in the 2090s, every America and the UK, every sport pundit analyst was all men. It was all men.
It was 30 years ago. It was all men.
Until you had your first gay president, that changed the whole situation. And you know what I'm talking about when I say the first gay president, BD.
Well, I won't. He's a married man. He's not gay.
I'm gonna still call him the first gay president, but he is the reason why this whole forced diversity, inclusion, equality nonsense. Forced. It's not natural, bro. It's not organic. It's not organic. And now everybody's doing this whole, we need a woman in sports commentary. No, we don't.
Well,
No, we
again,
don't, BD.
we just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one, Vanta.
Oh, sir.
I think there's a
again,
place for women in sports. I've always
yeah,
thought that. That there's a place for women in sports.
in their own lane, BD, in their own lane. Stay there. Stay there. Stay in the women's sports and speak about
But you
women's
know,
sports.
that's
Stay over there.
just my personal opinion. I
Come to
always
male,
think that there's a
don't come
place
to
for
male
women in sports.
spaces and try to. BD, you served in the army. BD, have you not?
And they should be able to, to voice their opinion just like anybody else.
BD,
We all
have you
entitled
served
to our opinion.
BD, I'll give you one scenario. Have you served in the army? Yes or no? Have you served?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've
So-
been very clear that I don't want a woman guarding my six. I've been very
Not
clear
only that,
about that.
not only okay, I agree. Not only that, but put a woman in a room full of men. Doesn't the dynamic change?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
course it
why
does.
do we need this? Why do we need the change of that? Listen, brothers will be brothers, right? Men will be men. They'll banter, they'll talk shit. As soon as a woman comes in, now the focus, all the brothers, instead of going for banter, now they want to be top boy for that one woman.
Or they'll simp. Because
See?
simping is
That's
easy.
my point. That's my point, BD. And that's what ruined the commentary game in sports. So instead of talking about sports, now they're trying to impress themselves for this one chick in the room. Why? Why are you destroying the goddamn dynamic? It's fucked
Yeah,
up.
that's men for
I
you. though.
apologize for swearing.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
saying
it's not men.
men do that.
It's forced upon them. It's forced upon them by the powers that be. This whole forced diversity, I hate. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, as a man, as long as men on the panel talk about football, basketball, hockey, whatever. But when I see a goddamn
So basically, you
woman,
saying you rather the women talk about women's sports and not talk about
yes,
men's sports.
stay there. Yeah, stay there. Talk about women's shit. Go over there. Don't come to male spaces and talk about men's football and NBA and all that. Women,
Well,
you have
do
no
you-
idea.
Do
Stay
you
the
feel
fuck
the
away.
opposite is true, Vanta? Do you feel like men shouldn't go into women's spaces and talk
want to
about
see
the
no
women's
man.
sports?
I don't want to see no man talk about women's football or women's basketball. I don't want to see a man over there. It's cringe. Basically, he's gay. He's gay, in my opinion. He's gay. Yeah.
Okay,
Van-
well, I don't
I'm sorry,
consider.
BD.
I can only
I'm
speak for
old school.
myself. Because I talk about women's sports all the time, and I don't think I'm like gay. I just like
No.
women's sports.
Okay, but if I saw you on a not pan, but like a what was it called, like ESPN show,
Yeah,
with
a punditry.
Yeah, I'm like, BD, why BD, why? I'll feel sad, disappointed. I don't want men to be involved on a professional level. Obviously, me and you, we're shit talking on a panel.
Right.
Well, on a professional level, I expect BD to be on the men NBA, talk about the men's basketball, men's football, men's soccer, men, because you're a man. I don't want to see BD on women's WNBA on a professional broadcasting network. Yeah, so let's talk about, what's that goofy bitch name? Clark something. Caitlin Clark. Yeah, let's talk about Caitlin Clark and
Yeah,
who's the other
Caitlin
goofy
Clark
chick?
is goofy.
Yeah.
You
And
know
who's
what?
the other goofy? Angel Reese. Let's talk about Angel Reese real quick.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
like,
goofy too.
Bro, they're all
You a
goofy.
wild
Women
man,
are goofy,
Vanta.
in my opinion.
You a wild boy.
Bro,
Well,
I could
Vanta,
literally listen.
I'm at my
I can't
2-hour
listen to-
mark, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
time for me to get out of here because I do got to work tomorrow.
My bad, BD.
And thank you for being on the panel, Vanta, with me. I appreciate it.
good.
I got to talk some World Cup soccer, and I really wanted to do that for a while. So thank you for
Yo.
allowing me to do that.
BD, real quick before you go, you need to start doing more streams regarding the World Cup. Like, bro, this is the best time.
Oh yeah, that's why I came on today. I wanted to talk about the World Cup because I understand the knockout round is about to start and it's going to get real interesting.
Now it's activated.
Yeah, it's about to be really activated. So I'm about to go really hard on this World Cup stuff because the knockout round is going to be good. It's going to be good. I already know it's going to be good.
I'll keep an eye on
I'm for it.
America's looking good.
Yeah, I'm for it.
Yeah,
thank you, Vantu. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate it, Vantu. So everybody, man, this has been a great show.
My madness.
Nah, you're fine, Vantu. You know I rock with you, buddy. I know your intention. You mean well. It don't come out well, but you mean well. So I can live with that because I know you're not coming from a bad place. No. That I do.
And I respect your show. I respect you as a man. I respect your channel. So yeah, I won't act a fool too much.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And again, y'all, thank y'all for coming. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you everybody who was in the chat. I appreciate all y'all for coming. This Big Dog Sports, where sports and politics collide. I'm your boy BD. I apologize for coming on so late, but you know I was fighting a headache all day today, and it just had me kind of down. You know, I've been kind of like under the weather all weekend. I'm just starting now to feel just a little bit better, at least a little bit long enough that I can make it a couple of hours on here. Because you know this streaming stuff is not for the faint of heart. You know, it's hard. It's hard to stream and sit in front of the camera for hours on end, you know, talking and all that stuff. It's not easy work. So I appreciate y'all for coming through. Like, share, and subscribe. Please make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in the door or on your way out the door. Like, share, and subscribe, especially the subscribe part. The Cash App at the bottom of the screen if you want to support the channel, man. And I'll be back next Sunday with more World Cup, more WNBA. If we got some boxing going on, I'll cover that too. We got some more wrestling coming on. I ain't even get to the Night of Champions stuff, but I'll cover that too. You know, we got a couple of races coming up. I'll cover that too. So I'll be here next Sunday for y'all. I'll be back at my regular time, 3 o'clock. And I'ma holla at y'all, man. Over and out. Later, y'all.
It's your host, BD. Welcome to Big Dog Sports. Yo, call it Big Dog Sports, a little show that I run, where we talk a lot of sports and we show a lot of love. So support by hitting like, share the video, subscribe and hit that Cash App, baby, send a little dough. So if you want to know about the latest games, the winners and the losers, the teams that ain't the same, we gon' talk about the trades, the contracts, the price, the playoffs, the scandals, the crime and the lies. I'm your host, BD, and this is my show, where sports and politics collide, baby, anything goes. We talking NBA, WNBA, NFL, NCAA, UFC, MLB, WWE, a little boxing too. If that's your thing, I got the best show in the land, baby, no need to search. So welcome to the show, y'all. This is Big Dog Sports.